Hi everyone, so the $1,000 project is bubbling along nicely. I've invested over $6,000 so far, each manifested in $1,000 parcels, and I've got another $3,000 waiting in the cash account ready to be invested. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, how do you physically buy the shares? And what I've decided to do is to actually show you by using the real Sugar Mama account to show you how I am buying these stocks. Now, I've actually already gone and done my research, so I know what stocks I want to buy today. And I will be doing a separate video shortly as to where I do my research and how I work out which stocks I want to have as part of the $1,000 project on the Sugar Mama portfolio. So before I start, I just want to make sure that everyone is aware that I am not recommending this trading account. I am using an E-Trade account for myself because it suits my personal needs and objectives appropriately. This is also the Australia's version of the E-Trade account, but E-Trade is actually based all the way around the world. So I definitely recommend you do your research to make sure whichever trading platform you decide to use, it's the right one for you. Another important point that I want to make as well is do not copy what I'm doing. Just because I'm buying certain stocks in certain companies does not mean that that is the right type of investment or even the right type of stock to buy for yourself. My long-term financial goals and my attitude towards risk is quite high, and I have very much a long-term focus when it comes to investing. And there is no wrong or right. Everyone is different and everyone has a unique situation and a unique objective. So as I always say, do your research before you make any final decisions. But let's get started because I want to show you how I am physically buying the stock through the Australia's version of the E-Trade account. So starting on the home screen, there's lots of amazing information through the E-Trade account, market updates, company announcements, some other videos that are also available to help you build your financial knowledge and information. So when I log into my E-Trade account, I think the first page that I always go to, which is my favorite section, is the My Portfolio. And this is because it shows me exactly where the Sugar Mama portfolio is at. It reminds me what stocks are in the account and how it's growing. So if you log it into your portfolio of your E-Trade page, you can see the stocks all listed here. And I can actually see which stocks are up or which stocks are down in both a numerical dollar figure and also in a percentage base as well. Now, the market has come off a bit since investing, and that does not worry me at all because my goals are very much long-term focused. I'm all about building long-term passive income streams that are going to grow over time. So for me personally, because I have a high level of risk, I actually see as market corrections and pullbacks as potential buying opportunities. So I get even more excited. And from this, another reason why I love logging into the My Portfolio tab is because it reminds me from little things, big things grow. So if I scroll now back up the page and I click on View Available to Trade, that's going to tell me how much cash I've got ready to invest, which is really exciting. And I've got money sitting there ready to continue on building and buying long-term passive income streams through Australian shares. Now, the next tab I'm now going to go to, because it tells me how much money I've got to trade, is trading. Now, I've already previously done my research, and I will do a separate video as to where I get my research from, but I have been looking at a variety of different stocks, and I know exactly which ones I want to add to the portfolio because I'm all about building and diversifying the portfolio. It's important to have, you never put all your money in one stock. You spread your eggs. So at the moment I've got about, I think, 6 different stocks in the portfolio, and I'm going to continue on growing that, probably going to end up with between 15 and 25 different stocks because the more you spread your investments, the risk starts to reduce. However, there's a word of warning with that, you can actually over-diversify a portfolio. But I'll do a separate video on that as well because that's a whole other conversation in itself. Now, from my research that I've been doing, I know that I want to buy some Macquarie Bank stocks. So once again, reminding you, just because I'm buying Macquarie Bank stock, it does not mean that I'm recommending that you go and buy it. This suits my financial goals. So let's focus on the tutorial, I guess. Now, I've got $1,000 to invest in Macquarie Bank. If I go over here and get a quick quote as to what Macquarie Bank is currently trading at, I can see that it's trading at around about $82.91. So if I've got about $1,000 to invest and it's trading at call it $83, that means I can buy about 12 units in Macquarie. And that's simply by doing $1,000 divided by $83. So what I do is into number of shares, I will type in 12. I then type in the code. Here I have two options for price. I can buy at the market, which basically means I'm going to buy the stock at what it is currently trading. And there is often a time delay as to what the live price is, so you have to be careful with that. The other option is to go with limit, which basically is the opposite of that in that you decide how much you are prepared to pay for the stock. So for example, say I want to buy Macquarie stock ideally at $82.50. This is where I'd enter in $82.50. And then you need to select the term. So you either select good for a day, which means that requested trade of trying to buy 12 Macquarie Bank stocks at $82.50 will last for one day. If you aren't able to pick up the stock at $82 today, the order will expire when the markets close at about 4 o'clock. The other option is to keep it good until cancelled. That will mean that your order will sit in the market and will go through over the next couple of weeks if the price hits $82.50. If it doesn't, again, the order will expire after a couple of weeks. So whoever you decide to trade through, and please remember that E-Trade is just one of the many trading platforms that are available, you need to contact them and ask them how long the period is for a good until cancelled order. But for me, I'm quite happy with buying Macquarie Bank at what it's currently trading at. So I'm going to select at the market, which means good for a day because I want my trade to go through today and I want to move on to buying, the next couple of $1,000s worth of stock. I then scroll down the page and click preview order. Now this isn't a really important part because you've got to make sure that you've entered in all the details correctly. You do not want to buy the wrong stock accidentally because that could be disastrous. So let's double check this. I'm buying Macquarie Bank stock. I'm buying 12 units. It's good for a day and I'm buying it at the market price of around about $83. I can see that my total order has come over just $1,000, but that's okay because I've got more money in the account. I then enter in my code, my password, and press place buy order. And off goes the trade. Then, assuming everything goes through smoothly, I should receive an email from E-Trade confirming that order. And yay, the order has come through. I've got my email from E-Trade confirming that I now own 12 units in Macquarie Bank stock. So I just need to open up the PDF document, put in my password, and I actually save all of my trades electronically so that I've got copies of it for my tax records. So that's in summary how you buy stocks through the E-Trade platform. As I'm going to say one last time, please don't copy exactly what I'm doing because this trading platform suits me and my personal goals. E-Trade is based around the world, so definitely check out their website in your local hometown. But I have to say, I find E-Trade a pretty easy platform to use. But they're all very similar and they're all very intuitive and easy to use. And I will be doing other tutorials on other trading platforms. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you're traveling along nicely with a $1,000 project and starting to build an investment portfolio for yourself. I will catch you in my next video soon. Ciao for now. Bye.